Hello everyone, hope everybody's doing great today. I appreciate those of you who watch this video. I hope you enjoy it. And today, just going to be talking about my final thoughts before episode 15 and 16 about this series, Queen of Tears. What I think is going to be in episode 15, what I think is going to be on episode 16. And I'm interested in reading about what you guys think is going to happen tomorrow. Since this is a Friday and this is a series, it's a Saturday and Sunday. So let me know below. But before I get into my final thoughts, watching this series here, especially here lately, I've been thinking about the series that came out last year called Agency, which is has a lot of similarities. It's about a very powerful family, but they do advertisements and stuff. And it's kind of like a battle between the son and the daughter of this family, who will be the next in line to basically take over in the future. And of course, in that show, the main character kind of gets caught up in this war. But I really want to focus on like the heiress, the daughter of the family, and how she had her secretary, and how well those two work together to help solve problems and to overcome the obstacles that they were having in that series. Of course, the main character there, she was kind of like their mentor. She really kind of taught the heiress, how to play the game of business and politics within a corporation and stuff like that. But just seeing like the daughter and her secretary, how they work together, and that was kind of like a side love story as well. Kind of made me wonder how much better Queen of Tears would have been if it was more about that kind of relationship between the husband and wife. I mean, imagine Hyen and Woo-soo, I think. I don't know. I can't pronounce the name. But the two main characters working together to solve these problems. Just like in Agency, how you had the daughter and stuff. You could still have, like, talking about Queen of Tears now, you could have still had the same storyline. Like, you had this couple's been married. They're having marital problems and trials and stuff. And then all this is building up. And then in episode 8, just like in what's going on now, the villains of the story take over the corporation. They lose all their money, all their wealth. And then we have the husband and wife having to work together in order to regain the company and regain everything that they lost. And during this trials that they're having, their relationship, the love that they still have for each other would be rekindled. Their bond would be strengthened. And then instead of episode 15 and 16, which we're going into now, instead of thinking, oh my God, still worrying about or thinking about how the female lead, the wife, she lost her memories, and hope is she gonna be able to regain her memories to love her husband and stuff like that? Are they gonna get together? I feel like it would be better if that storyline didn't happen. Instead, in episode 15, I think it would have been better instead of that storyline if it was going to episode 15 with the wife trying to get the husband out of prison. She's going out there looking for evidence to free her husband instead of the husband's friends doing all that work, and her wondering like, why did she ever marry this guy? Who am I? What's going on? But it would have been a lot better for me, I think, and for everybody else storyline if she was actually working to free her husband at this point. And then during episodes 9 and 15, I thought it would be a whole lot better if they were like a power couple and we would see them working together to bring this corporation together. He's like the lawyer side and she's like more the people person side, and she's like out there trying, while he's getting information and trying to get proof that these people were illegal and illegal and taking over the business. He's doing that part, and she's out there working and networking with the other wealthy people, trying to get them to support them. So once the people get the downfall, that they get the support of the shareholders to regain the control of the company and stuff like that. And so we got this big old power couple working hand in hand and regaining this company. To me, that would have been like a way better storyline than, the whole time the wife is, terminally ill and they're trying to figure out how to save her life. And he's doing all the work to bring back to take down the villains. And while she's out there just basically trying to get herself better. I mean, she did play like one role, and turning down the evil guy's proposal that she marry him and stuff like that. But to me, wouldn't that be a better storyline, that the husband and wife working together to take back what they lost from the villains, and then this stupid illness, and now we got her going in here, episode 15 and 16. Will she remember her husband? Will their love be rekindled? I don't know. I do. Now, I know it sounds like I hate the series. I did like it. I did really enjoy it. Every episode, every week I was looking forward to the next 2 episodes. But I just think this is a missed opportunity for something a lot bigger and greater storyline. In my personal opinion, I think that would have been a lot better story than what we got. Anyways, so my final thoughts going into episodes 15 and 16 here, having to say that, is unfortunately you get the cards that you're dealt, right? So episode 15 is basically like the previews suggest, is Hyen, the wife here, trying to figure out what was actually going on in her past. Why did she really love her husband? Who's supposedly criminal? What kind of person was she in the past to marry that guy? It looks like he's going to feed her lies. Woon Song, or whatever his name is, the villain's going to feed her lies about her husband and her family. Which makes this part makes absolutely no sense. There's so much video stuff out there and articles about her love for her husband and the family and all this stuff. So what's he going? Is he going to keep her caged in the house? Which it can't be that way, because we see, unless she escapes, we see her going to prison to visit her husband to see like what kind of man he is. So she has all this access to information that she can get herself. I don't know. I really just hate that storyline. As soon as I saw it in episode 13, I was like, oh, this is going to take a hit in this story. Anyways, 15, like I said, is going to be about her trying to regain her memories, stuff like that. About halfway through episode 15, I'm pretty sure the husband's going to get out. And by the end of episode 15, everything's going to be laid out. We're going to see the beginning or either the end. We're going to see, I'm going to say, go on a limb here. So we're going to see the end of the villains here. We're going to see the ending, or at least at the most, the beginning of the end. And then at the beginning of episode 16, I'm going to predict that it's going to be like the first 10-15 minutes of that one, the villains are going to be no longer part of the storyline. And then the rest of 16 is going to be her and her husband, the main couple here, getting together, rekindling their love, her eventually regaining all her memories from before her surgery, and then probably the last 20 minutes or so, we're going to see the happily ever after type of thing. This is episode 16. This was going to have a happy ending. That's my predictions. 15, her regaining her memories, the villains getting finished off. Episode 16, see 10-15 minutes of the villains, and then they're probably going to jail. Maybe even death would be nice for a couple of them. This is make-believe, so it's always good to wish the worst, right? And then 16 is them rekindling their love, and then we'll probably see them being a happy family with kids and stuff like that, and her having all her memories return. Then we have the aunt. Everybody loves the aunt. Her and her boys will get together. That's probably going to be, that's going to be involved there. They'll probably just start dating when this episode when it ends. The little bro and his wife, they're gonna be happy. All the friction going on will be resolved, and everybody will be living a happy life. Now, if they do add 2 more episodes, I think it can't be 2 more hours, right? I mean, what other 2 more hours of content can you add to this story? I don't know. Is it going to be like Mr. Queen? They did have like extra episodes after that, because that series is great. If you haven't seen Mr. Queen, check it out. Even though it does have a little bit of transgender kind of stuff in there, because it's a man trapped in a woman's body back in historical Korea. So that's my thoughts. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Let me know below. Do you like the storyline? Do you think my idea would be better? Honestly, do you think it would be better? If you're still here at 10 minutes, thank you for hanging out this long. Have a great day. Bye.